yoga a little bit. We're hoping to get back into yoga a little bit. So I wanted to make you a short little video. I hope that you're enjoying your summer and excited for your last year of law school. And I hope I get to see you soon. It's been a really long time. All right, well, let's get started. Come into child's pose. Oh, also, if you have blocks, grab a couple of blocks. Hi, baby. Say hi. And if you don't have blocks, that's fine too. Use maybe a water bottle just so you have something to bring the ground a little bit closer to you if you need. All right, let's get started. Child's pose. Bring your knees out wide. Big toes come to touch behind you. Sit your heels down and back and stretch your arms out long in front. And then just give yourself a moment to arrive. Before you try to change your breath at all, just notice how you're feeling today, what parts of your body might be a little bit tight. When you're ready, take a big breath in through your nose, fill up your lungs, and open your mouth, sigh it away. We'll do that twice more. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more, biggest breath yet. And send it away. Now seal your lips and start to breathe in and out through your nose. Breathing just a little bit more texture, a little bit more heat with your breath. Breathing more slowly, more intentionally than we do in our everyday lives. When you start to feel settled and ready to move on, go ahead and rock your way up to a tabletop. Find yourself on all fours with your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Lengthen the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back, and then we'll start to warm up through our wrists. So rock a little bit forward with a breath in and a little bit back with a breath out. We spend a lot of time on the computer, so just giving your wrists a little bit of love here. And you can stay with this forwards and backwards motion, or you can start to circle your shoulders one direction and then the other. For a little bit more intensity, you can turn your fingers back to face your knees, and then again rocking gently, or maybe taking some more circles. Start to bring yourself back to neutral. And then on an inhale breath, we'll stretch our left leg out long behind us and our right arm out long in front, bird dog. This is great for balancing your spine and for finding some length. So really extend in opposite directions. Take a big breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, curl around, find a cat spine through your upper back. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, curl it round. One more time, really exaggerate. Reach it out and squeeze it in. And then plop yourself back down. Next inhale, stretches opposite sides. Find your strong belly here. So navel towards spine, no collapsing through your low back. Really reach, 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 reach. Big breath in. Exhale, find the crunch. Find the puff in your upper back. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, squeeze. One more time, reach it out and squeeze it in. Set yourself down. We'll make our way into some cow and cats. Inhale for cow pose, your belly softens, your gaze lifts. Exhale for cat, arch your spine, really puff in between your shoulder blades as you tuck your chin close to your chest. One more time, inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Coming back through neutral, tuck your toes under. We're gonna inhale to find a hovering tabletop. So making sure all 10 toes contact the earth. Float your knees just a couple of inches away from the mat. Maintain the integrity through your spine and breathe here. So we're starting to build a little bit of heat in our bodies, really stabilizing the core. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up nice and high. And give yourself a moment to pedal out this first downward facing dog. Lift and lower your heels. Might feel nice to rock your heels side to side. And then start to settle into a little bit of stillness. And think about how you can create more length through your spine. So maybe that means bending your knees deeper to send your hips up higher. Maybe it means hugging your biceps towards your ears to broaden across your upper back, creating more space. Maybe it means shaking your head out to find some length through your neck. When you feel like you're in your longest spine position, take a huge inhale and another of those open mouth exhales to settle into your shape. Next breath in, lift your heels up high, take your gaze to the top of your space, and as you exhale, slowly travel to the top of your mat. And we'll find a ragdoll, so widen your feet, grab a hold of opposite elbows, let your head hang nice and heavy here, and just find a gentle sway side to side, counteracting all that time we spend at computers and in cars. And then we're going to take this into a sunflower roll-up. So the next time you find yourself swaying over to the right, use your left elbow to lead as you start to draw a big circle all the way up with your breath in. And then all the way down with your breath out, leading with your right elbow, drawing the biggest circle you can draw. Again, inhale, we rise up as we straighten our legs. Breathe in, feel the length on your left side body. Fall back down, length down your right side body. And then we'll reverse that flow. Inhale, right arm up and around to the left. Exhale, left arm down and around to the right. We'll take one more that direction. Inhales lift you up slowly. Exhales take you down and around. As you reach the bottom, release your hands. Inhale to find a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. So we're looking to be parallel with the earth, hips more or less stacked over your heels. You can press your hands into your shins or into your thighs, but get active through your upper back. Take a breath in, exhale, fold to the earth. And then we'll start to find a little flow. Inhale, arms stretch to the sky, maybe your gaze lifts. Exhale, open twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, arms reach for the ceiling. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Cactus your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, fold all the way down, soften your head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift, find some length through your spine. Exhale, first high plank. Step yourself back. Activate through each fingertip and press down into the base knuckle of each hand. So for a yoga plank, you want a little bit of a dome in your upper back and to come up on your tippy toes. Be mindful not to let your hips sag. Couple of breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows tucked tight to your body, chaturanga. Lower no more than 90 degrees through your elbows, pause. Flip to the tops of your feet, inhale, upward facing dog, pull your heart through, roll your shoulders back, find space across your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, roll over your toes, come back to your hips high, A-frame position. 3 breaths, in and out. 2 more, fill it up. And let it go. Last one, big breath in. Full exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, find that halfway lift, lengthen your spine, parallel your chest. Exhale, fold in on yourself. Inhale, tall mountain, rise up, reach up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, keeping your hips square, twisting from your upper body. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, here's your back bend. Squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold softly down. Inhale to find the length in your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step yourself back. I'll take you through a different variation of a connected vinyasa. So for this one, we're gonna take side planks. Your inhale, your heels drop to the right. Your left arm reaches to the sky. Open up across your chest, lift your hips as high as possible. Maybe for a little extra zhuzh, you lift your top leg. Big breath in. Exhale, back to high plank. Opposite side, hips fall to the left. Right arm opens up to the sky. Lift, lift, lift your hips. Maybe you lift your leg. Stay for one more inhale. Exhale, land your plank and flow through, lowering through your chaturanga, lifting through your upward facing dog, and back home, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, right leg to the sky, stretch it up. Find a split in between your legs. Lift your heel, get really active. Exhale, knee to nose, just like we did from tabletop. Find the dome in your upper back. Inhale, three-legged dog, stretch you up. Exhale, step your right foot behind your right hand. So we're getting ready for a warrior one. Shorten your stance and widen it a bit. Seal your pinky edge of your left foot down to the earth, and as you're ready, rise up, find your warrior one. Pause and breathe. Soften your shoulders down your back. Square your chest straight forward, and see if you can get your hips to square as well. That might mean a hug of your right hip back in space. One more big inhale right here. Your exhale is pyramid pose. Straighten and fold over your right leg. This is a great place to use the blocks or a water bottle just to maintain the length through your spine so you're not curling and rounding in, but rather staying sort of halfway lifted as you find the length down the back of your right leg. Really nice place to just play around and breathe for a minute, especially I know you like to run. This is a great stretch for runners. Maybe you flex your heel, your toes towards your shin, tipping back on your heel. Maybe you rock your foot a little side to side. Couple more breaths. Plant your left hand to maybe a block, maybe a water bottle. Maybe you let it come all the way to the earth. And your inhale is revolved pyramid. Right arm reaches up towards the sky, broaden across your chest. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Try to keep your low back stable. Maybe roll out your wrist for a moment here as you breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, back to your pyramid pose. All right, getting ready to go onto one foot. Your inhale is one-legged mountain. Press into your right foot, allow your left foot to rise up with you. And once again, we pause and we breathe. So find your knee in line with your hip, your ankle in line with your knee. Perhaps your arms extend overhead, or for a little bit more balance help, hold your hands together at heart center and just breathe here for a moment. For extra challenge, you can keep your leg out straight in front, really feel your quad and your hip flexors fire up. One more breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale back to one-legged mountain. Exhale, figure four chair. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and start to sit your weight down and back into your hips. Once again, you can keep hands out from center, or you can extend them up overhead. We're looking for a big stretch in your outer left hip. So sit nice and low and breathe really deep. One more breath in. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale back to your one-legged mountain, rise up. Exhale is warrior two. So you're gonna slowly open your left hip out to the left. Begin to straighten your left leg as you stretch your arms front to back. Bring a bend into your front knee and land down. And then make any adjustments to your warrior two. I like heel to arch alignment, but heel to heel is also good. Fire up through your extended arms. Sink low into your front lunge. Press firm into both of your feet. Maybe your gaze comes out soft in front of you. One breath in. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior, big side body stretch. Stay low in your lunge. Maybe you wrap your left arm around your low back, tickling your hip crease. One more inhale. Exhale, spiral your hands to the mat. Find your low lunge. Your inhale is high plank. Exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe you follow that chaturanga, upward facing dog. But we all meet back in our downward facing dog. For a breath in. And a breath out. Starting on the opposite side, inhale, left leg stretches up, split your legs apart. Feel the strength of the inner thigh. Lift your leg a little bit higher, point your toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Dome your spine, shift all the way forward on your tippy toes. Inhale, three-legged dog, stretch it up. Exhale, warrior one, feet. Step your left foot behind your left hand. Shorten and widen your stance as necessary. And when you're ready, rise up with control. Pause and breathe. Soften your shoulders down your back. See if you can get your front knee stacked more or less over your front ankle, all the while hugging your inner thighs towards one another to maintain stability in your low body. Breath in. Breath out. One more, fill it up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Hips pull straight back, level in one line. Heart pulls forward with an active spine. And then pause and breathe here. Great opportunity just once again to play around with your foot. Find the line that might feel tight in your body and send more breath into it. A little bit longer here, really finding space in the back of your left leg. You can squeeze the top of your leg to create more space. If your left hip crept forward, roll it back. One more breath in. Stay for your exhale. Right hand comes to a block or the earth. Inhale, revolved pyramid. Open up, get broad across your collarbones. Spread your wingspan. Maybe you lift your gaze. Another opportunity to roll out your wrist here. Let the twist come from your upper body. Try to keep your hips stable. Breathe in. Exhale, pyramid pose. Your inhale is one-legged mountain. Press into your left knee. Lift your right leg up. And pause. Find your balance. Find your gaze. Fix it on something that isn't moving. Grow taller through your spine. Option to straighten your lifted leg here. See if you can get your heel in line with your hip. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, figure four chair. Widen your right knee out to the right. Sit your weight down and back into your heel. If you need help with balance, really press your palms together and focus on your gaze. Just a couple breaths here in this shape. Maybe it feels good to bob a little up and down. Breathe deep. Next inhale, rise back up. Find your one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior two. Make the slow transition. Widen your right knee out to the right. Begin to bend into your left knee. Pull your arms forward, front and back. Step down in light. Maybe you need to surf in and out of your warrior two for a moment. And then as you settle in, stack your shoulders right over your hips. Extend your arms, power up through your feet, and breathe. Inhale, reverse warrior. Perhaps that half bind, arm around your low back, finding a length through your side body. Maybe your gaze goes to your back foot. Exhale, low lunge. Swim your hands all the way down and around. Inhale, high plank. Left foot steps back to meet your right. Exhale, lower through your chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Ankles towards one another. Exhale, downward facing dog. All the way back home. Take a breath in. And a breath out. All right, let's flow that breath to movement. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, curl them down. Inhale, three-legged dog, stretch it up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten and fold. Inhale, revolve pyramid, right arm to the sky. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, figure four chair, sit it low. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Option to float your right foot for a three-legged plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep it going. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale for your warrior one, rise up. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, revolve pyramid, squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, warrior one, lift. Exhale, figure four chair, get low. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank or ekapada, three-point plank. Exhale, find your flow. Make your way back home, downward facing dog. Pause and breathe. So I know you're a busy young lady. We're not going to make this practice too long. We'll start to slow it down just a little bit. Inhale, right leg reaches for the sky. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand for a runner's lunge. Pull your heart forward, broaden across your chest. And exhale to release your left knee to the mat. You can always put a blanket under your knee to make it a little softer, a little squishier. And then from here, you've got a lot of options. You can rock a little side to side, coming onto the pinky edge of your front foot. For a quad stretch, you can place a block underneath your left hand. Rotate back with your right arm and reach for your left foot. If you can't quite reach it, you can always use a towel or a strap to extend your grip. And just breathe. Make your way back to your runner's lunge if you're not there. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, step back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, lift leg lifts. Exhale, runner's lunge on the left foot outside of your left hand. Give yourself that same moment to pull your heart forward, activate through your chest, and then release your right knee to the mat. Maybe you open up through your left hip here, find your little sway side to side. Just letting it feel good. If you took that quad stretch on the other side, maybe you invite it in on this side as well. Reaching back to find your foot. Just a couple breaths here. And gently release. Place two palms to the earth. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, step it back. Inhale, roll yourself forward slow like a wave. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Maybe you use your knees for support. And then roll yourself onto your back. Give your knees a hug in towards your chest. Rock a little side to side. The next time your knees fall to the right, allow them to land there for a supine twist. Maybe spread your arms out wide. Maybe take your gaze over your left arm. Inhale to guide your knees back to center. Exhale, take them over to the left. Maybe your gaze comes out to the right. Starting to slow your heart rate down, slow your breath down. Draw your knees back in towards center. Give yourself one more squeeze. And then widen them out for happy baby. Send your feet up towards the sky. You can grab a hold of your toes or your ankles or the backs of your thighs. But widen your knees and activate your feet as you rock a little side to side. Widen through your low back, soften through your jaw. Guide your knees back towards center. Give yourself one more big squeeze. And exhale to find Shavasana. Stretch your legs out long. Soften your shoulders. And just start to come into some rest. Take just a moment to breathe and lie down. Close your eyes. Restart your day. Come back to whatever else is ahead of you. Maybe roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take some big breaths and then take a big stretch. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes, maybe even smile. And make your way back up to a seat. I hope you enjoyed that little short flow, and I hope I can see you sometime soon. Hope Woody's well. Hope everything in life is treating you really good. Happy birthday.